sea tempest Harvey, which came shorewards on August 25 as the most intense storm to hit Texas in over 50 years, slaughtered around 60 individuals, uprooted more than 1 million, and the state senator has said it caused up to $180 billion in harm. To adjust to the principles of compromise enactment, implying that the Senate just needs 51 votes to push forward a measure, the bill must meet certain prerequisites, including lessening the spending shortage. Enactment that would end the requirement for Congress to frequently approve obligation roof increments came up amid a White House meeting Trump had on Wednesday with Pelosi, top Senate Democrat Chuck Schumer, House Speaker Paul Ryan and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. Individuals comfortable with the meeting said. "No doubt, I think he likely is." Each of the 90 votes in restriction were thrown by Republicans, a large number of whom fumed after Trump cut the catastrophe and obligation-managed Democratic pioneers with no counterbalancing spending cuts. Fiasco help ought to be considered individually, not to propel another motivation, Texas Republican Mac Thornberry said in the wake of voting against the bundle. President Donald Trump on Thursday grasped a proposal from the Senate's best Democrat to end congressional fights over the U.S. obligation roof, a day after he staggered kindred Republicans by striking a noteworthy spending manage the resistance party. That is a sore spot. What's more, trust me, as a Republican, so am I. As a subject, I am, as well, Mr. Trump's spending executive, previous Representative Mick Mulvaney, said on Fox Business. It got somewhat warm for him a couple of times, Walker said. You can't simply have one gathering administer. The enactment included $15.25 billion in help for regions influenced by Hurricane Harvey and other catastrophic events and would finance the national government and raise its acquiring limit through December 8. Some moderate gatherings had questioned coupling an obligation-constrained increment with the crisis reserves, yet McConnell pushed forward at Trump's encouraging. The guide measure, which passed the House on a vote of 316-90, was the primary infusion of crisis cash that could match or surpass the $110 billion government reaction after Hurricane Katrina in 2005, however future guide bundles might be all the more difficult to pass. Walker said Mnuchin gave moderates little expectation that the Trump organization would battle to incorporate the spending limitations they need to find in the following obligation roof increment in December. Republicans had needed to raise the obligation roof for a more drawn-out period that would have stretched out past the 2018 midterm races. Ben Sasse, RN, one of the representatives who voted against the measure. Majority preservationists called for spending cuts or arrangement changes tied X.